Coming on the air because we have breaking news. O.J. Simpson has died. His family says Simpson died yesterday, saying he succumbed to his battle with cancer, surrounded by his children and grandchildren. It was revealed in February that Simpson was battling prostate cancer, but he refuted rumors at the time that he was in hospice care. ABC News audio reporter Alex Stone joins me now on the phone. Alex, what do we know at this point?
Well, Diane, his family, as you mentioned, says that he died yesterday. We believe in Las Vegas, where he had been living. It was only a couple of weeks ago where he had refuted the claims that he was in hospice care right around the Super Bowl. Word had come out that he may have been in hospice care, and he put out a video on X saying that he was fine, looking like he was going to go golfing.
Hey, X-World, hospice? Hospice? You talking about hospice? No, I'm not in any hospital. I don't know who put that out there, but whoever put that out there, I guess is like the Donald say, can't trust the media. In any event, I'm hosting a ton of friends for the Super Bowl here in Las Vegas. And all is well, you know? So, hey, guys, take care. Have a good Super Bowl.
His impact on Southern California and really the world cannot be overstated. Going back to his time in the NFL and at USC and then the NFL, then the infamous trial in the 90s for the double murder of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. He was acquitted of that. There were a number of years where he was in and out of the headlines, and then we covered for a number of months the hotel room armed robbery case in Las Vegas. He ended up going to prison for that, got out, had been living in Las Vegas. His family now saying on X that he has died, Diane.
Alex, he became such a national focal point during that trial for the murders of his wife and his ex-wife at the time and her friend. What legacy does O.J. Simpson leave behind now so many years later?
Well, I think that depending on how one looks at O.J. Simpson, there is the football part of it, the star that he was, the Hertz commercials running through the airport. He was the biggest of the big star before that trial. And then the shock of the trial. There are many Americans who will always believe that he committed that double murder, others who believe that he did not. You remember the lines that came out of that. If it does not fit, you must acquit. The impact of that trial, for those who were not alive during that time or not old enough to remember it, was incredible. The whole world watching that trial during that time, the whole world watching TV and listening to the radio, waiting for that verdict to come down. And then when it came down, much of America did not agree with it. And then he was sometimes almost comically in and out of the headlines over many years. And then to get in trouble again in Las Vegas, to get back his own memorabilia, he got into the memorabilia trade and selling his items over many years. And then went into retirement, always claiming he was looking for the real killers of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. There were always those who were saying he wasn't doing enough to do that if he really was not involved in the murders. But he then went into retirement in Florida and Nevada and had been relatively quiet over the last couple of years.
All right. Alex Stone, thank you. And again, we have breaking news that O.J. Simpson has died. His family says he succumbed to his battle with prostate cancer.
Well, it's me, yours truly. Boy, what a beautiful day it is here in Las Vegas. Even though the game is indoors, it wouldn't have mattered, but still, it's nice to have a beautiful day like this. Hey, let me take a moment to say thank you to all the people who reached out to me. My health is good. I mean, obviously, I'm dealing with some issues, but hey, I think I'm just about over it, and I'll be back on that golf course, hopefully in a couple of weeks. But it was very nice hearing from you and hearing those good, positive words. Thank you. Now, as far as the game goes, obviously, my prediction, and it's not hope, I'm basing it on who's on the field. I see a 24-20 win by the 49ers.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and first and foremost, I do want to send condolences to the entire family, loved one, everybody going through with this loss of O.J. Simpson. No matter what your opinion is or what you've seen about him or how you feel about him, he does have family members and close people to him that most definitely are going through it right now with this loss. They did care about him deeply, so most definitely prayers up and condolences and lifted energy to all of them. And also with Nicole Simpson and Ronald Goldman, no matter what the storyline is, their names being brought up due to what happened in the trial and everything like that. They people are reliving this storyline as well. So condolences to them and uplifted spirits to all of them as well. Now, I had a link in the description where y'all can watch this in full on ABC. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, I could not help myself when I look back at them clips that he put out. It's just this nigga OJ was a different type of nigga. That's not me laughing at the situation, but we can tell that nigga just had that type of personality. Even on the news, y'all heard right there. Back in the day when the trial was going on, he was real comical. And I wasn't there and old enough to fully understand everything going on with the trial at the time. I was a kid, baby, and things like that. So I wasn't grasping everything that was really happening in real time. But I do remember seeing a Bronco on the screen from the police following them and things like that.
Where?
You gonna go to the house?
That's where I told you we weren't. You know, you just let them all know. You let the police know. You let them all know. I wasn't running.
I know you weren't
trying to
running.
go to-
I know you
I was
weren't
trying
running.
to go to Nicole's grave.
I know you weren't running.
And now
I know you weren't, man, but you got everybody scared.
yeah.
You got us all scared with a gun, man.
And I'm sorry I made the police look bad by not
No.
showing up.
Hey, we don't
Didn't
care.
do that.
That's not a problem. You know what the important thing is here? Is that you don't hurt everybody and break their hearts.
I'm not gonna hurt anybody.
You're gonna break somebody's heart is what you're
I
gonna
know
do.
if I hurt somebody, I'm not gonna hurt.
And I'm
anybody.
talking to your mother and I'm talking to your kids. Don't do this.
Uh,
Just toss it, man. Come on.
You know
everything's
I'm
gonna
not
be-
gonna hurt. You've been around me even the few days you've been around me, and you know I'm not.
I
gonna
know
hurt
you.
Anybody.
That's for you're right. I do know, and you're better than that. You're not gonna do this. You're not gonna do it. AC is there with you.
Oh,
You're tired too, aren't you? Huh?
I'm so tired.
I know. Being selfish with your kids, man. Don't do it. They love you. And so does everybody else. You're gonna break your mother's heart. Don't do it. All right, please. Just have AC pull over and just toss that gun out, and everything's gonna be okay. It's gonna be better tomorrow.
Taking me home.
Then I do remember everything with the jokes that caught me coming from Johnny Cochran. That was like a moniker in the neighborhood at that time. You heard comedians talk about Johnny Cochran and getting a lawyer. So in the neighborhood, everybody around me, we was just hip to who Johnny Cochran was. Like, nigga, if you did something, get that nigga. Then later on, you know, you start grasping there was a division and everything like that in the country at the time with black and white and the impact of the case and things like that. But then I did get hip later on to how great of a football player he was and everything of that nature. But seeing that nigga on TV and things now, those things are clipped up on YouTube, him making the jokes and laughing. I was old enough to remember when he went to prison for the memorabilia case and to see him be released and come out and have the same type of personality where that nigga wasn't taking nothing serious. He was joking, and y'all even saw them clips right there where that nigga said, hospice. That nigga was on the camera and Mace is what it is. So, bro, that nigga OJ was a different type of nigga, dog. Just him being who he was as a person and things like that. You couldn't just be like, man, this nigga was different, dog. It is what it is on that type of conversation. Nigga not sitting up here trying to laugh at his death or nothing like that at all. And they did put this message out from the family on Twitter. On April 10th, our father, Orenthal James Simpson, succumbed to his battle with cancer. He was surrounded by his children and grandchildren. During this time of transition, his family asked that you please respect their wishes for privacy and grace. The Simpson family. And yeah, bro, that nigga OJ was just him being on Twitter, bro, and saying stuff at that age, just addressing the media. It's like that's just who he was, dog. A nigga was hell, and I can't even lie. One of them documentaries, we done watched it on the channel a couple times over the years when he was interviewing the lady, and she said, I don't know if this was his way of a sick joke when she opened up the door. That nigga acted like he had a nice stamina. I was like, nah, bro. This nigga OJ is a different type of nigga.
I've never personally shaken hands with a murderer. It's good to see you.
Thank you. Very nice meeting you. Huh?
Doesn't that hurt your feelings?
No.
And you got me riled up. You got me started.
After we finished filming, OJ said to me that he had a surprise for me, and I genuinely was surprised.
Just did you do it?
No, I didn't.
I think it was his idea of a joke.
Nope.
And this is it.
Did not do it. No, I didn't. Nope, did not do it.
And I'm not mocking nothing. It's just the delivery that nigga had, bro. So most definitely condolences to their entire family in this situation and everything like that, bro. Some breaking news today, 2024. Prostate cancer and everything like that. 76 years old, man. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all at 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.